So my story really begins with my sleeping pattern. I noticed for many years I was having a lot of difficulty sleeping, and I really didn't know why. I didn't feel like I had my full potential. I knew that I was capable of doing a lot more when it came to energy level. I knew that for me, being tired all the time wasn't normal, or getting tired after doing one major project during the day wasn't normal. I wanted to be able to take advantage of the time that I had during the day, and I didn't feel like just drinking coffee, a lot of coffee to try to stay awake and functional was the answer to that. The other thing too is it was difficult for me to actually follow up on things and actually be fully present. I felt like I always had some type of fog, or I was easily distracted. It was very hard for me to focus. Even waking up in the mornings, it was very difficult. That was a big challenge because I would wake up with a headache. It felt like I didn't really go to sleep at all, and I wanted to sleep more, even though my schedule didn't allow for it. After going to a couple doctors, they realized that I had very severe sleep apnea, and so I followed the regular treatments in order to be able to sleep at night, which included using a CPAP. In the beginning, it was easy to make the adjustments, but I think as I kept going on, I had difficulties, especially when it comes to relationships. So I was comfortable sleeping with a sleep app at night, but my partner was not. And so that was a big adjustment for me. And I felt like it took a toll. I felt like it was very difficult for me to follow that treatment. I didn't really know that I had a lot of options with my diagnosis with sleep apnea, and the process actually was very difficult for me. It was after many conversations with different providers, many doctors that I saw, that I even knew that it was possible for me to get surgery to be able to address my sleep apnea. And it was very highly discouraged for me to do that. They really saw it as a last resort for very severe and very difficult cases. After doing my own research and reaching out to multiple providers and multiple people, I really felt like that wasn't my solution. It felt more like a Band-Aid. In order to be able to treat my sleep apnea, I really had to go to the root of the problem and actually address the issues of why I was having difficulties breathing at night, and really understanding what my particular situation was, and understanding that, particularly for me, maybe the best option was to address the problem through surgery. And so I felt like I had done some work in order to understand what my options were, but then after meeting with Dr. Bowling, I felt very confident that that was the right solution for me. From start to finish, the process with Dr. Bowling was very comfortable. I felt like I could trust Dr. Bowling. He's very personal, very easy to talk to. He really shows a big interest in you. The day of the surgery, and even before, right, he would always make sure to find out, what I needed, what to feel comfortable. They've made me feel prioritized.
We're very thankful that Luis is sharing a story of an option that many people around the world don't know that's an option. So for Luis to come tell his story, how surgery has given him a cure for his sleep apnea, and he no longer has to wear the CPAP.
Recovery was very easy. I had no complications. Before I had the surgery, I knew what to expect. After I had the surgery, I was actually really amazed with the results. I actually realized how important it is to actually be able to take deep breaths. Breathing was really getting in the way of me being able to do normal things. And now after having the surgery, I don't have to think about those things anymore. If I'm doing a very difficult workout routine, I don't have to worry about being able to get enough air or enough oxygen, or even throughout the day, I don't have to worry about being tired because I'm actually breathing, I'm actually getting the oxygen that I need in order to be able to go about everyday normal tasks. But I think one of my favorite things about doing the surgery at night is I can actually breathe during the night. I'm able to have a regular routine. I wake up and I know that I've had a good night's rest. I know that I've been giving my body oxygen at night. And so when I wake up in the morning, I feel refreshed. I feel ready to start the day. One of the things that I've noticed very quickly is that my body has responded positively. And I think the way that I've seen that is by my weight loss. I've actually had an opportunity to lose 25 to 30 pounds after the surgery. And that feeling has been amazing. I honestly feel more relaxed. I feel more at ease after having the surgery. For some time, I had been dealing with some issues of anxiety. And no one really explained to me that part of that was the way that my body was reacting to having a lack of oxygen. And so having that experience to actually be able to take full breaths at night, and not having that anxiety, and even realizing that that was actually causing me anxiety, and it was a big contributor to how I was feeling every day was amazing.